We appreciate you joining us on Valley News Live. We are in the 6 o'clock hour. Cloudy skies, those winds not quite as gusty as they were throughout the day. And I want to review this drought index map. First of all, where you see the hole in the data down there, northeast South Dakota, that is no drought at all. It's been alleviated and improved conditions all the way up and down the Red River Valley until we get into northwest Minnesota where you see the reds. This is where we sat earlier in the week. That's extreme drought, and most of it exists in central North Dakota. Now, today's update shows there was a lot of relief in the rain that fell last week, and through the early part of the week we started out dry, but we did get more rain last night. And look at this area here, and look at our rainfall estimates from Doppler radar. It's right where we needed it most. So anywhere between 1 and 4 inches of liquid equivalent moisture falling in portions of central Minnesota. Here in the valley, numerous estimates from the radar of a ½ inch to 1.5 inches of rainfall. That should improve our conditions as well. Makes it a little bit difficult to get those beets out of the ground or finish some of that corn harvest, but certainly we have some drier weather ahead, and hopefully before everything freezes, we can get back to work. Speaking of freezing, freeze warning for the western counties. That's what we turn our attention to, as we are going to cool off substantially. And it was windy today with gusts to 35 miles per hour in Fargo, where you see the red colors here. 40 to almost 50 mile per hour wind gusts today down in the Sisseton area. Right now, 48 out at Hector, 46-degree reading for Moorhead at your airport. The sun sets at 6:41, so our length of daylight hours continues to shrivel. West-southwest wind not as gusty, and it's blowing at 13 miles per hour. Dew point temperatures are in the 30s, and that's pretty dry air. Dry air can cool off fairly quickly, but we do have those clouds. And that's helping us out. 45 for Detroit Lakes, a degree better in Fergus Falls. We have 50 in Gwinner, and the warm spot Aberdeen at 53 degrees. We're not far from 50 in Roseau, and 46 for Baudette. 43 right now, one of the cooler spots. That's up in the Devil's Lake Basin. The rain, and yes, even still some remnant flakes of snow with this system spiraling in southern parts of Alberta and Manitoba, having some rain showers. For us, we might see a little bit of this sprinkle activity along the border. The rest of us have the clouds. You can see the clearing and break in the clouds out where the snow fell, and deep snow at that, with anywhere from 7 inches in Beach to upwards of 2 feet in portions of the Black Hills. That's where we have a freeze warning, and as we set your evening planner into forecast along the international border, we may need the umbrella for tonight's activities. The cloudy skies and breezy conditions continue through the 10 o'clock hour. Join us for the Valley News Live 10 at 10. We'll update you then. Now take a look at this. Morning temperatures. They're going to be pretty cold out to the west there. We will see some near 30-degree readings, and for some with some snow on the ground in southwestern North Dakota and out near Beach, we could see some upper 20s. For us, we start our day near 40, but look at the green. That's some sprinkles of rain. Best chance of that, Highway 200 and points north, and that chance as we go through the midday hour for your lunch break shifts into central Minnesota. Now, the clouds stick around, and the cool temperatures and wind do as well. It will not be as gusty tomorrow, but I still anticipate a few of us will get 20 to 25 mile per hour gusts and temperatures that will be lucky to get to 50 degrees. A few of us will. Most areas will stay in the 40s for the day. In Fargo, your planner shows starting in the low 40s. Cloudy skies, wind increasing, but 15 to 25 miles per hour. 52 here in Fargo. And then in the evening, look at the clouds start to break. Once that happens, we're going to get mighty cold into Saturday. Your afternoon planner, spotty sprinkles in the far east and mid 40s there, near 50 for most of eastern North Dakota as we close out our work week in cooler weather. Becky capturing this exiting storm clouds. Look at those low riders right next to the ground. That's just off to the north of Lake Park. Thanks for your photo, Becky. Saturday is the first alert weather day. We have a good chance of widespread frost, and we have a few areas that could be freezing. But look at this nice warm up. Saturday, 61. Get the flip-flops out for Sunday and even on Monday. How about 70 degrees to start the week? It looks breezy as a cool front passes through. We'll have temperatures slipping back into the 50s, and it does look to be pretty cold late next week into next weekend. We're tracking another cold weather system. So a dry week of weather ahead, but some nice warm weather to close out the weekend too.
I'm right on that edge. Take the patio furniture into the garage or not.
Don't do it.
One day I'm going to, then the next, leave it.
If you don't see a big snowstorm on there, I'd leave it.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Up next.